Prabhu Duijana. Pohu means Prabhu. The shortcut is Pohu. Prabhu, Lord or Master. So, these Prabhu, two Prabhus, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is addressed as Mahaprabhu, Mahapurusha. And others, they are addressed as Prabhu. So, these two Prabhus, Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, are very merciful. Parama Karuna. Parama Karuna means extremely merciful. Extremely merciful because Krishna is also merciful. But because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his original feature, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also Krishna, but he is acting as devotee. He is not acting as Krishna. He is acting as devotee of Krishna. Namo Mahavadhanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini. He is Krishna, but at present he has assumed the name of Krishna Chaitanya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also appreciated Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He made 100 verses about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just to teach us, he destroyed the slokas. It is too much praising me. So anyway, some of these slokas were said. Two of them are mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So one of the verse is Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Shikkhatam Eka Purusha Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sarira Dhari Kipam Buddhija Stamaham Prapadde. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is offering his obeisances to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, speaking like this, that you are the same original person, Krishna. But you have now assumed the form of Krishna Chaitanya just to teach Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga. You have come to teach the mass of people the art of becoming detached to this material world. Vairagya Vidya. Vairagya, raga means attachment, and viraga means detachment. So, we fallen souls, conditioned souls, we are very much attached to this material body and consequently material world. This is the disease. This is called bhavarog or material disease. To become attached to this body, I am Indian, I am American, I am white, I am black. I identify with this body because we are very much attached to this body. But if we study very deeply why I am attached to this body, suppose if there is danger, immediately, warning, this roof is going to fall down, we shall immediately take care of our own body, not of our God brothers. Because we are very much attached to this body. This is the first business, how to save this body. Now if the next question is, why you are so much anxious to save this body? What will be the answer? Can anyone say? Why one is so much attached with this body? The answer is that because I, the real I am within this body. Therefore, I am anxious to save it. Then why you are anxious to save the soul, individual soul? The answer will be, because I am part and parcel of Krishna. So, ultimately, we want to love Krishna, but because we are in a forgetful platform, that someone is trying to save his body, someone is trying to save his bodily relationship. Therefore, in so many ways, you are implicated with this material atmosphere. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach us how to become detached to this material. That is Vairagya Vidya. Vairagya Vidya means Vairagya Vidya. Vidya does not mean to become more and more attached to this material world. That is not, that is avidya, illusion. Because I will not be able to save this body will change or will be annihilated. But still I am very much anxious for this body. This is called illusion or ignorance or avidya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach us Vairagya Vidya, how to become detached. He personally showed by his life example that he was a very learned scholar at Navadvip. His name was Nimai Pandit, and he was very influential also. He was so influential that simply by his calling, 100,000 people joined him to show a civil disobedience movement, disobeying the order of the magistrate, that you cannot perform kirtan. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu organized immediately about 1 lakh of people and went to perform at the house of the magistrate. The civil disobedience movement, perhaps you know that it was inaugurated by Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, in India against the British government. But long before, 500 years before, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started this civil disobedience movement against the order of Kaji. So he was so popular. My point is that not only he was a very learned scholar, he was a young man, 20, 22 years, but he was so popular that he could call 100,000 people at once to start this civil disobedience. His social position. He was beautiful, Gaur Sundar. His another name is Gaur Sundar, very beautiful body. And a very learned scholar, Nimai Pandit, nobody could defeat him. And very influential, and born of a very high-grade Brahman family. His father, his grandfather was very, very learned scholars. So in every way, he was very well situated. Although the Brahmanas are not very rich, they do not care for money. They are interested in knowledge, Brahma-gyan. And if one knows Brahma, then he is Brahman. Brahma janati iti Brahmana. Brahmana means one who knows the absolute truth. That is Brahma-gyan. The human life is meant for that purpose. Athātu Brahma jigyāsa. Everyone should be interested to inquire about Brahma, the absolute truth. At least a class of man must be there in the society. That is the brain, brain of the society, Brahman. Just like you have got the brain in your body. If the brain is absent, if the brain is gone mad, then your whole body is useless. That is the position at the present moment. There is no brain in the society. All Sudras, no Brahmana, because nobody is interested with the absolute truth. Everyone is interested how to eat, how to sleep, how to have sex, and how to defend. That is going on, nation-wide, worldwide. Therefore, our Krishna consciousness movement is interested to make a section of the people Brahmana. Brain, they can guide. It is not that everyone requires, neither it is possible. Unless one is very intelligent, he cannot become Brahmana. Brahmana means the most intellectual class of the society. That is Brahman. Sattva, Sama, Dhamma, Titikha, Arjava, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikam, Brahmakarma, Svabhava. These are the Brahmana's qualifications. He must be truthful, so much so truthful that even to his enemy he will not keep any secret. That is called truthfulness. And sama means controlling the senses. Dhamma, sama means controlling the mind. Mind is our enemy, mind is our friend. So if we can control the mind can act as very good friend. And if you do not control the mind, then he acts as enemy. Therefore the yoga system means controlling the mind, controlling the senses, so they can act as my friend. Otherwise they will act as my enemies. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha. So there is necessity of a class of men who will act as the brain of the society. That is called Brahman. That is real human society, where there are 4 classes of men. One acting as brain, one acting as arms or armies of protection, one acting as belly or the food digesting machine. Unless you eat and digest food, how your body will be maintained? So everything is very scientifically designed in the Vedic civilization. So in the Kali Yuga, there is scarcity of Brahman. Brahman is Vairagya. A Brahman is not interested with pound ceiling pens. Get money and enjoy. That is not Brahman business. What is enjoyment? That is illusion. You cannot enjoy. Because you are conditioned by the stringent laws of nature. Then where is enjoyment? There is no enjoyment. But they are thinking I am enjoying. This is called illusion, Maya. There cannot be an enjoyment. When you are not free, when you are conditioned under the stringent laws of, you do not like to die, you are forced to die. You must die. You cannot say, no, I will not die. No, that is not possible. So where is your freedom? But we are declaring now we are independent. This is all illusion. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to save us from all these illusions. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya means living, not dead. If we have no spiritual consciousness, if we have not Krishna's consciousness, then you are dead. What is this body? This body is dead, alive or dead, so-called dead. It is already dead because it is matter. But because there is spirit soul, it is moving. The same example, the motor car. What is this? A lump of matter. Some iron, some other metals, or some rubber, some combination. So long the driver is there, it is moving. It is important. So long it is moving. And as soon as the movement stops, you throw it out. That is very good experience in your country. So many useless motor cars are hit together. So similarly, the Brahmana means one must know that who is the driver of this body. Brahmagyan. So at the present moment, nobody knows who is driving this body. So therefore all Sudras, fourth class men. There is no first class man. But in the human society, there must be four classes of men. First class, second class, third class, fourth class also required for assisting the higher third class. Everything is very nicely described in the Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita was taught by Krishna himself, but people could not follow him, misunderstood him. Therefore Krishna again came as Krishna Chaitanya to teach personally the philosophy of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not teach anything else than what was taught by Krishna. Therefore, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Sikkhartham Purana Purusha, that Supreme Personality of God. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Sikkhartham Eka Purana Purusha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Srila. Now we have assumed the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, but you are Krishna. That is also Rupa Goswami said. We have to follow the Mahajan, great personality authorities. Mahajana Jena Gatasya Pantha. We cannot manufacture a way of life. We have to follow the footprints of Mahajan, great personalities. That is the way. Here, at the present moment, everyone is speculating. What is the use of speculation? You are imperfect. Your senses are imperfect. Whatever you establish, because you are established by imperfect senses, they are all imperfect. They are suffering, there is no solution. The speculative method will not help us. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is, it is not he manufactured something, he is also following. He quoted one verse from the prayers of Lord Brahma. Jnane prayasam mudapasanamantayiva sanmakritana bhavadiya vartam sthane sthita sutigatan tanuvang manobhi je prayasa jita jitapasi stai stilakyam. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam in Brahma's prayer to Krishna. The purport is that you should give up this bad habit of speculation. Jnane prayasam. Prayasam means endeavor. I shall get this knowledge by speculating. This is called jnana prayasam. Endeavoring uselessly for knowledge. So udapas, give it up. Jnane prayasam udapasa namantaya. Just become submissive. Don't think yourself that you are very learned. Because the senses are imperfect, how you can be learned? Whatever you see, that is imperfect. That's why we see every day the sun, these eyes. What you see, it is just like a disc. Is it a disc? It is 1400 times bigger than the sun. So what is the value of your seeing? You cannot see what is behind the wall. Still you are proud of seeing. Can you show me? Can you show me God? What power you have got to see? That he does not consider. He thinks I have got seeing power. Similarly, you study every sense. They are all imperfect, blunt. So any knowledge you acquire by gymnastic of the senses, useless. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. Not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is the Bhagavad teaching, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the same. So we have to give up this nonsense habit, that I can attain to the perfect knowledge by speculation. Monodharma. It is speculation and monodharma, mental gymnastic. This will not help us. So, jnane prayasam udapasa namantaya. Just become submissive. And where to submit? You must submit to a perfect person. Otherwise, why should you submit? Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva vigache samit pani surutriyam brahmanistam. Bhagavan Krishna also says, tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti tad jnanam jnanina tattadarshina. Tattadarshi, one who has seen the things as it is. Go there and from him take the knowledge. Not that one who is speculating. This is the process, Vedic process. That what is called Shruti. Sravanam. Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Sravanam means hearing. Kirtanam means glorifying. Of whom? About Vishnu. Not for anything else. Sravan. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approved this process. When he was talking with Sri Ramananda Rai, Ramananda Rai suggested various methods of self-realization. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not reject them. He said, yes, it is also nice, but you go further above, go forward still. So in this way, when Ramananda Rai quoted this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Jnana Prayasam Mudapasya, he said, in the beginning he had Iho Bhajya Age Kaha. This process is not very important, it is external. If you know better than this, say. So in this way, after many rejection, when Ramananda came to this version, Jnana Prayasam Mudapasya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not say that it is useless. Yaha, yes, it is nice. Yaha, it can be accepted. That is the beginning. That don't try to speculate. Just become humble and meek and hear from the realized soul. Jnana Prayasam Mudapasya Namantaya. Just become submissive. Do not think that you know by everything. That is your illusion, Maya. Because you cannot know everything. You may know something. That is not possible that you know everything. So to know everything perfectly, you cannot do it simply by speculating or handling your senses, imperfect senses. Sanmukharitang bhavadiyava. You hear from the realized soul. So Krishna, hear from Krishna. That is, he is perfect. And sthane sthita, to hear about Krishna, you do not require to change your position. Sthane sthita. You are a medical man, that's all right. Remain medical man. You are a scientist, that's all right. You are a lawyer, that's all right. You are fool, that's all right. Because everyone is fool, but they are divided by mental concoction that here is a fool, here is a learned. Because the learned is also a fool. But by mental concoction, he is recognized as intelligent. Same mental concoction. Dvaite bhadra bhadra sakali sama. Chaitanya Chaitamrita said, in the material world, this is good and this is bad. This is all mental speculation. Dvaite bhadra bhadra sakali sama. Ei bhalo, ei manda, sab mona dharma. That division, this is good, this is bad, it is mental speculation. It has no value. It has no value. So this mental speculation will not help us. And therefore, sthane sthita. You remain in your position. It doesn't matter good or bad. The mental speculators' verdict that this is good, this is bad, this is intelligent, this is fool, they are all mental speculation. That will not help. So you remain in your position, either in good or bad. It doesn't matter. But you do one thing. Sthane sthita sutigatana tanuvang. You use your ear. That ear is bestowed upon everyone, either fool or learned. So use that ear. Sthane sthita sutigatan tanubang manohi, and hear attentively and mold your life as you hear from the realized soul. Sthane sthita sutigatan tanubang. One who remains like this, although he is imperfect fool, whatever he may be, he can conquer the Ajita. Ajita means God. Nobody can conquer him. But a devotee who sincerely hears about him from the realized soul, he can conquer even Ajita, Krishna. Just like gopis. The gopis were women, and not very high class women, cowherdsmen. In the village, not in town, very educated, high society, Brahman, Kshatriya, no. They all belong to Vaishya class. And they are women, not Vedantis, not scholar, but they conquered Krishna. Why? That is the, they heard about Krishna and they become lover of Krishna. That is required. That is the real qualification. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was so strict about womanly association. Still, he recommended Brahma Kachid Upasana Bhajavadhu Varga Bija Kalvida. There is no better type of worshipping Krishna than the system which Brajavadhu, the gopis, adopted. To love Krishna. That is the first class. That is the recommendation of Vedic Shastra. Savai pungsang paro dharma jato bhakti radhokhaji. First class religion. Religion means to understand God. That is the sum and substance. The process may be different according to country, man. Just like we worship the deity in the temple, this is also bhakti. And the Christians go to the church and offer prayer to God. That is also bhakti. That is also bhakti. 9 items of bhakti. Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasam. Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam. Bandhanam is offering prayer. So, they go to the church or go to the mosque, they offer prayers to the Supreme. That is also bhakti. So, there is no question of what type of religion you are following. That doesn't matter. You follow anything, whatever suits you. But the result should be judged. So what should be the result? The result is how to love God. That should be the result. If you have come to that platform, how to love God, mad after God, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jugaitam nimishena chakshusha pravisaitam sunnaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. Govinda virahena, being separated from Govinda, God, my life is better. This is required. It doesn't matter whether you follow Christianity or Hinduism or Muslimism. Whether you are feeling vacancy, everything vacant, without Krishna, without God. That is the test. Jugaitam nimishena. Every moment, because one is feeling separation from the Lord. He is feeling also, when I shall see him. So, this anxiety, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jugaitam nimishena. A moment is seeming to me a millennium, hundreds of millions of years separation. That is love. If you love somebody, and if you, of course in the material world this love is not possible. There is no love in the material world, it is all lust. The love means loving God, that is love. So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching this, Jugaitam nimishena, chakshusha pravisaitam. I am feeling one moment as a millennium. being separated from Krishna. And the torrents of tears are coming, just like torrents of rain. And Sunnayitam Jagat Sarvam. And the whole world is seeming to me vacant. Govinda Virahena, me, being separated from Govinda. This is Rama. So, it doesn't matter what religious system you are following, but the result should be this, that you should be mad after God. That is the test. Sabai pungsang paroda. That is first class really. Jato bhakti radhoktavi. To love. Bhakti means love, service, and then service. Adhokhaji. Adhokhaji means beyond the speculation of mind. Mental exercise, bodily exercise. Adhokhaji. Adhakrita akhaja jnanam. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught this. And he took sannyas for the benefit of the whole world. He took sannyas. He gave up his very opulent position at Navadvip, as I have told you. Very learned scholar, very beautiful body, very beautiful wife, very affectionate mother, good popularity. There was no scarcity. And he is not himself whether there is any scarcity. There is no question. But in spite of, he took sannyas for the benefit of the whole world. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come here in Atlanta. So, you worship this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Parama Karuna Pahudrijana. They are very, very merciful. A little service will enhance your devotional service to a large extent. Thank you very much.